and shout out to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for tuning into your girl Siren on the Siren Speak show. Hey, y'all. What is going on, y'all? Let me see if they notified me and told me I was going to be live, chat. Because they don't be saying nothing. Did they tell y'all if I was going to be live? I don't know. But let's see. Let's check out. I don't even know which, okay, not that one. I don't even think I got the right phone. Let me see. Oh, live. Yes. Okay, it did say. So, y'all, we're going to talk a little bit about the news, okay? We're going to look into the news, you guys. I put Diddy life sentence, okay? Beyonce, is she a sacrifice or are they sacrificing old Beyonce, honey? Oh, let me get my thing right. Are they sacrificing old Beyonce or what is she sacrificing? I think Beyonce may be sacrificed. I'm going to tell y'all later, okay? Man versus machine and protection methods for 2025, okay? I always tell y'all ways that y'all can protect yourself, okay? Because I love y'all. Yes, I do. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second, okay? Hold on. All right. If y'all see my butt, listen, I ain't pulling these shorts up, okay? Or these pants. Sorry. All right. So, y'all, this whole Diddy situation, okay? That's what's in the news. That's what's coming up. So we're going to talk about how that affects us, okay? How anything that goes into the news has something to do with us. So it is not something that we should ignore. I think we should ignore the entire process of it, but the whole ideal of the message surrounding Diddy is something that I feel like we all need to, listen to and understand, tap into. So let's go ahead and clear out the demons. All right. Go ahead and clear the room, you guys, okay, of any and all low vibrations. And we're going to look into this Diddy situation, y'all, whether he's guilty or not guilty, which, like I said, a lot of the stuff, like there was a comment, I saw a comment where people was like, oh, they trying to, punish him for being freaky. No, they're punishing him for being sneaky. A lot of you don't understand. Allegedly, the things that Diddy is being accused of may also affect you. Okay, they're exposing something so much bigger, so much deeper, so much sinister that was happening, not just in the physical, but in the spiritual realm as well. Okay, so if you're somebody who you have been intimate while you're asleep, you got that stallion that come up to you in your sleep, be like, hey, what's up? Or if it's like a little sexy señorita come up to you while you sleep for the men, and she just like, get her, she just working. She working you. Y'all, those are rituals that are done in the astral realm to harvest your energy. And, a lot of these celebrities, not only celebrities, but people who are in positions of power, like I said, they will not attack you in the physical. Okay. They attack you a lot in the spiritual. So if ever you've been in a dream state, you were energy harvested, okay? That's why you felt so connected to that person. You trusted that person. They do spells to put you under an illusion to get you to trust them. And once they get in that solar plexus and that sacral chakra, honey, they taking it all from you. Next thing you know, you losing your job. You barely could pay your bills. You check the check, okay? And it ain't even hit what happens in the third dimension because all that happened in the fourth dimension. So just imagine how messed up your third dimension is going to be, okay? So a lot of these things that took place, with exposing those who are in the powers that be position or the elite position, those who were more into the occult practice, the Masons, the Eastern Stars, the Skull and Bones, and, the government, the CIA, all of them who understand and speak coded messages and do a lot of spiritual practices, okay? A lot of us, we're attacked in dimensions that we're not even aware. We're not even alert in those dimensions. We have no connection. So they do, there's a massive ritual that can be done on us so that we can't connect to those versions of us, so that we don't know what's going on, okay, in the upper room. But yeah, I think it's deeper than, what it is that they're talking about, because the things that they're saying is very much so relevant. And the fact that, this guy is on trial for any and everything except for what he did to melanated people. You know, even when it comes to the alleged men, okay, who he did something to, it's just, why is it that the melanated people seem to be looked over? What he did to allegedly, what he's alleged to have done to Kim Porter is horrific. It's way worse than Cassie. This woman is no longer here to raise her kids. Okay, Cassie is here to raise her kids, but it's just like they overlooked that as if it was nothing. They didn't even want to talk about that. It's kind of like he don't even get in trouble for what he did to all of those melanated women, including the one who he shot in the face. Okay. None of that. Everything is getting swept under the rug. But when it comes to what he has done to people who are of a different skin texture or a different background, it seems like, okay, you could get in trouble for doing that. But even when it comes to, you know, what he is alleged to have been done, there are so many melanated people. Look at Young Miami. Why are they not even bringing her up? He was with this woman for a couple of years, and I'm pretty sure she had the white fingernails, which means it was going down, you know? So why is that overlooked? Why is that not being brought up as her being able to be a victim as well? You know, why is it only Cassie, what he has done to Cassie? There has been other women, okay, who he has allegedly done things to as well, that has been brought up, has been brought about. You know, even when it came to Danity Kane, they skipped over Don, okay? Not Don. They skipped over Dirty Money and went straight to Aubrey O'Day. It's all about Aubrey. You know, it's like, okay, guess what? He had Dirty Money as well. He had, you know, there were other women who were in that group. I think Don was in that group as well. But it's just like, you know, I just really feel like they're overlooking or not mentioning the things that were allegedly done to women, okay, who were melanated. But, you know, it is what it is. Even when it comes to the men, you know, the melanated men, the things are being overlooked. It's just about, you know, a different race of men that, okay, if you do something to this race, then you get in trouble. All right, so what we want to do is see what it is. I tell you guys all the time to decode messages, okay? Decode the stories that are out in the news, and we're going to do just that and see what it is that is being brought up, okay? We're just going to go over just a sample of this, y'all. Like I say, this is what we do over on Patreon, getting a very deeper insight into a lot of the messages that are here. So I'm just going to do maybe like one or two, you guys over here, just to break y'all in a little bit. All right. So there is a lot of hidden messages. OK, a lot of hidden knowledge, a lot of secrecy, a lot of things that are going on underneath the light. OK, there are a lot of things going on behind the scene. As far as there are a lot of people. OK, there are a lot of people connected to this, y'all. It's almost like they may have been gaining access to other worlds by building up their energy, their power, because I see them kind of absent from the third dimension, but I do see them as being very active in other dimensions. So it looks like that's what happened. What was going on. I see a lot of people, and for whatever reason, like I said, it's giving me like an underground. It's not giving me on the surface or above the surface. It's giving me like an underground where I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm talking older, younger kids, different races. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of people. So I really feel like this over the top story that they're bringing out is actually maybe a cover up, okay, or a cover story for something more sinister that is going down, something more sinister that is happening to a lot of us in this world, okay? Things that are going on, like I said, in your dream state, a lot of things that are going on. These are and it's not just him. He's almost giving the face of this, you guys. This is something that has been going on for a very, very long time. We're talking millions of years, okay? Were these rituals to perhaps attach or attack people in astral realms, in different dimensions, or cut them off from different dimensions so that they can gain access. And this is how allegedly they may be sustaining a lot of power and wealth by going into higher realms and creating that wealth in that realm. And then it manifests itself into this third dimensional experience. Okay. So a lot of ritualistic type of things are going on behind the scene with this right here, y'all. Very much so. There's a lot of people that has been hurt by this, you guys. But when it comes to Diddy, y'all, I don't know who he's partnered with or who it is that he's connected to, but he's connected to somebody who it's like they cut him off. I feel like he's been cut off for some reason. He has been cut off because he has, I don't know if he did something really wrong or bad, or I don't know, but he was partnered with somebody. He was given, it's almost like he illegally gained access to this gift, to this power is what I want to call it. Like he illegally gained access to this power, and it's only so much. And this is like giving ice. I don't know why, but it's giving ice. It's getting people back, okay, into the right dimension that they're supposed to be. Now, this is going to segue us into the whole Beyonce thing with her performing in that car. She's in the vehicle, she's floating over the crowd, which is a sign of I'm above y'all, okay, and y'all down there. She loves to be above and high and flying over people as if, she's this energy. And, shout out to her. I mean, whatever goes on in your head, honey, manifest it, whatever it may be. But, it's like, I don't know why I'm hearing in my head I'm seeing Diddy and I'm seeing Beyonce, and I'm hearing the song Secret Lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. I don't know why that's playing in my head, and I'm seeing her and Diddy as if there was something, okay, that may have been going on or something that may have happened. Maybe they were better friends, in the past, but something, some sort of connection. I don't know exactly what that connection is. Maybe they're just friends. It could be something innocent. Maybe they're just friends, but I don't know why I'm getting secret lovers. Sitting at home, I do nothing all day. Okay, it's giving that type of energy right there. It could be something from the past, maybe. I don't know. I remember that boy from Making a Band say they went and got them that cheesecake for Beyonce. So I think that kind of put something out there. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Crystal. Hey, everyone who's tuned up into the building. Thank you guys so much for giving the video a big old fat thumbs up as you tune up into. Okay. So yeah, with this Diddy situation, you guys, there's something that I feel like is not being said, okay, as to what's really going on. I feel like they're kind of sugarcoating what it is that this man is being accused of. I don't think it is what we think. That RICO can go into a lot of different dimensions, okay? That can go into a lot of different areas. So I think that is just the name they're giving for something way more big and something way more sinister. All right. Now with Beyonce, honey, falling off of this thing, I believe that's just showing us that it's a fall from grace. Okay. If you guys are a part of the Patreon family, go over to Patreon because I just put up a whole video. All right. About that. Also, we discussed the new July 2025 energies, y'all. As well, because we have a lot of retrogrades that are taking place in July, y'all. We got Neptune going retrograde. Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, we got a lot of retrograde going on, okay, this month right here. So it's going to be a lot of energies that we're going to be placed into. So this month can be a little uncomfortable. Now, Neptune is going to be retrograde all the way until December. Okay, if you want to know how this is going to affect us as a whole and on an individual level and what you can do to successfully get through this Mercury and this Neptune retrograde, like I said, go over to Patreon and get the tea, okay? All right, so we're going to get some messages, y'all. All right, we're going to get some messages to see what it is, all right, that we need to focus on. Let's get some messages. Auntie. A lot of past life energy has been coming up, y'all. Shout out to everybody who's been getting consultations from me. When you're getting the life path consultation, granted the life path consultation is going to cost, but the thing I love about the life path consultation is it connects you with so many different things that you need to be connected with. It's bomb. I ain't gonna lie. It is so powerful. You can't even make a movie off of the stuff that come up in those type of messages because of the energies that come up in those type of messages. I don't want to go too deep into it, but those of you who have gotten it, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's another level, y'all. It's a whole other level. All right, let's see. But think about you and hope that you're okay. Hoping you call before anyone gets home. I'll wait, sleep alone by the phone. Y'all could just imagine Beyonce calling Diddy in jail singing that. Y'all, that'll be some stuff right there. We find out that those two were secretly intimate behind Jay-Z back. Ooch. That's a Tyler Perry movie right there, honey. Tyler Perry need to go ahead and get the script ready, chair. All right, let's get this message, y'all. Shout out to everybody who's tuning up into the building, you guys. Don't forget, give the video a big old fat thumbs up. That's all you got to do is like the dang on video, y'all. Give it a nice little thumbs up. Okay? Give it a nice little thumbs up. It's a damn shame some of y'all leave before y'all thumbs up the video. Oh, let me just check out. I just come back when it's sleep or something. I'll come back later. You're like, wait, what? Hey, Stacy. Hey to everyone who's tuned up into, hey, y'all. Okay? Y'all, let's see what it is that's going on. All right? A lot of you really need to do some shadow work, okay? It's time for you to do some shadow work. It's time for you to do some sort of healing. It's time for a lot of us to do shadow work, okay? Even your girl, Siren, okay, is having to do shadow work, y'all, because what we're having to face is the inner self. We're having to face the man or the woman in the mirror, majority of us. Okay. And in order for us to move on to the next level, we have to get rid of things that does not serve us. Okay. So the need to go in, the need to do shadow work. How can you do shadow work outside of spiritual candies? Figure that shit out. You know, it's time. Just figure it out. What it is that you can do to better yourself. What it is that you can do to get ahead. What it is that you can do to bring about some sort of, you know, change or whatever it is that you can do to shift. Sometimes doing shadow work is shifting your perspective. Sometimes it's, you know, looking at what you believe in and seeing if does that serve you. Sometimes it can be doing shadow work can be just learning what your habits are. Okay. And learning how to get out of those habits, things of that nature. Doing shadow work could be, you know, getting your blood type. Okay. A lot of you need to get your blood type. For those of you who did the blood type seminar, we're going to do it, the follow-up one this Sunday. Okay. Y'all want to get a link, a Zoom link. Okay. We're going to be doing it this Sunday. Okay. If you don't know your blood type and you want to know your blood type, then you can message me and I can send you over the blood type kit. It's going to come with the blood type test. It's also going to come with everything you need to know according to your blood type. So it's going to give you a lot of explanation on what it is you need to do. It'll be the at-home blood type testing kit that you can do. If you want one, you can message me. I can go ahead and send it out to you, y'all. When it comes to spiritualcandies.com, I did shut down the site because those of you who may not know, your girl is getting ready for some big things. Okay. So I just don't have the time to accommodate fulfilling a lot of orders. I'm already dealing with the people who are a part of the mentoring. So I'm still mentoring people. So I still have to fulfill their orders on a weekly and monthly basis. So I just don't have time to commit towards fulfilling a lot of orders because I'm actually packing a lot of that stuff up and moving it out the way as I get ready for my bigger room. Okay, so yes, right now I am open for consultations, you guys. For y'all who want to know, I actually got it down to a one question consultation. $34.99, y'all. Okay, anything you want to know, it's a one question consultation. It's about 15 minutes long. That's a long time. You get a lot of information. Y'all been on this live right here 19 minutes. Okay, and I've given you the breakdown of Diddy trial, Beyonce falling, and getting your life together. Okay, so there's a lot of information that you can get in 15 minutes with a one question consultation. Okay, if you are not able to accommodate a full consultation or a life path consultation, you can get a one question. I've made it very easy for you guys to stay on top of your path and stuff like that. So with all of this stuff that's coming up for us to do, the need to do a lot of shadow work, y'all, you have to cleanse, you have to raise your vibration, because if you don't raise your vibration, you guys, there are some things that may take place. Okay, let's just put it that way. You may possibly be uploaded into another dimension that you really don't want to be uploaded in. What do you mean by that, Siren? What's that, Siren? So this is all alleged. Okay. Let's say allegedly that there can be another dimension. Now, AI is just going all the way out. Okay. Let's say, what if there was a whole other dimension that was being created via AI? Okay. Artificial intelligence. And this is a whole other realm. Okay. And if you don't use your energy here, whatever you don't use in your conscious here in this dimension is going to be jerked into, or let's say, according to this theory of mine, what if it was jerked into another reality? And as this energy is being jerked into this other reality where there is an avatar, it's kind of like playing a video game. So now you have people who are wealthy, elite people who are playing a video game with your real energy. Okay, not no fake, with your real energy. Just think of it like this. Think of Mario Brothers, right? Think of Mario actually being your auntie, and you over here just playing, and you don't know that that's your auntie that you got running through this dang on game in this dimension. And she don't know, because in this dimension, she's just like coming up with like dementia. Okay, so allegedly, okay, or what if, I like to say what if those who have dementia, okay, are people who have already been uploaded into this alternative reality, okay, this virtual reality is what I want to call it. What if people who are, suffering from that have already been uploaded? And of course, if your conscious is uploaded into that, you're not going to be 100% in this dimension right here. Probably they may not upload 100% of your consciousness, but they may upload, let's say, 60 or 40% of your consciousness into this virtual reality, which means in this dimension, okay, you will be forgetful. You won't be able to remember too much. You walk in a room and you're like, why am I here? What? You don't create anything. You don't be motivated anymore. You're not inspired by anything. You literally just go home and scroll. That's it. Or either you watch TV, bloop. You're not doing anything, okay? A lot of times your appetite, a lot of people think, oh, I don't eat that much anymore. Why? Because you're eating in the whole virtual reality somewhere else, which means over here, your appetite, you're not really trying to pick up. You don't process foods, the way you used to anymore. Your body, as women, especially, we eat and then we don't really go as often as we should, because the body is starting to shut down, because honestly a percentage of your consciousness has been jerked. Okay, you're running on a very short or low amount of consciousness than normal. So, it's just a need for a lot of shadow work, you guys, so that you are not subject to any of the spiritual games, okay, that may be going on or could possibly take place in this dimension, okay? So the need to do some research, the need to do some shadow work, the need to do more work on you, okay? Know more about yourself, you guys. The Merkaba, right? Your aura. The need to work on your aura, especially your solar plexus. Some of you may be experiencing stomach issues. So if you're experiencing any type of stomach issues, you may not. Some of you may be experiencing lower back issues, okay? It can be different for a lot of us. But that solar plexus, you guys, that sacral chakra and that root chakra. Some of you may be experiencing leg issues. Some of you may be experiencing issues in the womb, cramps in the thighs or hips or things of that nature. But there's a lot of lower chakra attack, okay? The need to ground yourself could be very relevant for some of you. There possibly could be an attempt, like I said, you guys, to move people into a virtual reality. Okay, there is a whole other dimension that it seems like is being built. It's giving like Emerald City. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's giving like Emerald City in the Wizard of Oz. Remember, they told her, oh, you want to go over there, you want to go see the wizard, but come to find out it was an entire manipulated place. Okay, and when she got there, it just wasn't what she thought it was. It's giving Emerald City. It's giving there's this whole realm that may have been built AI, okay? We have AI rappers now. We have AI singers now. We have AI influencers. A lot of people are realizing that some of the influencers that they've been looking at on YouTube, on TikTok, are AI. These people were not real all this time. And these people were literally recording and living their lives on the camera, and people thinking that they're real, and they were not. And these people were looking like you and me. I was like, not real. A lot of movies I'm looking at on Netflix, on Prime, on Stars, on all of this. Y'all, I'm looking at a lot of these movies. I remember that movie with I forget what it was. I don't know, with Lauren London and the guy who she in Young Miami and what that girl name? Lulu. I don't know what her name is. Okay, Lala. I remember all of them were in the movie. It was that movie that Young Miami and Lala and Lauren London was in. And even that was AI. Okay. They didn't even play in that movie. Okay. Eddie Murphy, all of them in that movie was AI. None of it was real. Okay, so we're thinking a lot of these people are real and a lot of it is not. I guarantee you, if you were to come up to a corner, a crossroad, right, where it's a four-way crossroad, and there's cars. Let's say how all the lights be red, so everybody come to a stop, right? And if you get out of your car and you check each and every one of those cars at all of those different parts of the intersection, I guarantee you will find that some of them people are not real. It is an illusion to make you feel as if you are in traffic. Okay? Some of these people walk past you and literally disappear once they get behind you. But you're not looking back to see. You're trusting that, okay, the person who walked past me really did walk past me. And this is what it's asking us to open our eyes to a truth. We are living and we are experiencing a major, massive illusion. And once we wake up as a people, a lot of these false energies will disappear. It's almost like Thanos will snap his fingers and all of these AI characters will disappear. Right? A lot of these people are calling for interviews, doing over the phone job interviews, and they're thinking they're interviewing with a real person, and it's not. It's AI. Okay? A lot of times when you call people, you call these offices and stuff, and you think you're talking to a real person and you're not. But you can always ask them. You have the right. A young lady reached out to me on Instagram, and she reached out to me about, building my platform. People always look at my platform and say, Siren, I really feel like your platform should be on a higher level. It should have way more this and way more that. Yeah, I should, but I don't want all that AI. I don't want all that fake stuff y'all give people to fatten up their platforms and make it look bigger than what it is. I want a nice, real platform with real people, right? I don't need all those eggs in my follower list. So the lady reached out to me, and she just, as we were messaging back and forth, I said, I wonder if she's a real person. So I kept the conversation going, right? Oh, okay. So tell me, I have a video you can watch. You want to watch the video? Oh, sure. Send me the video. Okay. Did you see the video yet? Yeah, I saw the video. What do you think about it? Does that seem like something you're interested? I said, speaking of what I'm interested in, I'm interested to know, are you AI? Conversation stop right there. Once you ask the right question, y'all, once you ask them, are you AI? They must answer you, because you have the power to control all of that. When you accept your reality to be real, they must respect your reality. They must respect your authority. Okay? Don't come at me with the foo-foo, right? So y'all, you have to really end a false reality of some sort, y'all. You have to, even if you don't want to end it, the ability to see through it is what we need to do at this point, okay? The ability to see the truth versus the fake, versus the lies, the ability to know that, because this is what's going to get us on into this next frequency. This is what's going to raise you up. And a lot of people think, well, if I get into, let's say, the fifth dimension, right? The Earth is turning into a higher dimensional planet. So in order for us to get into the higher frequency, a lot of people think we're going to get on a plane and go somewhere. No, it's your experience starts to change. The minute you start to change your experience, everything around you will start to change. It's now going to vibrate and it's going to operate according to your new frequency. A lot of you are supposed to be in higher positions, okay? A lot of you are supposed to have way more money than you got. A lot of y'all is just literally being bamboozled by the second. And if you're being bamboozled by the second, then guess what? Y'all, if you're being bamboozled by the second, then there's nothing we can do about that, okay? But there's a need for us to do shadow work, y'all. It's a need for you to change. In order for you to see change, you must be the change you want to see. If you want to be a millionaire, you must become and think. How does a millionaire think? What does a millionaire do when they wake up in the morning? Do they do what you do? Okay. What does a millionaire do throughout the day? How does a millionaire act? How does a millionaire handle their money or their finances? Are you doing that? Okay, a lot of you are supposed to be in these higher positions and we're not seeing it because we're not in that energy. All right, let's see. I want to look into finances, y'all. Trying to see what cards. Oh, here we go. I'm like, where the cards at? All right, let's look into finances, y'all. Let's get some uplift. And I'm telling y'all, y'all need to do shadow work. I'm going to be doing some more seminars, okay? Especially for this summer. We're going to be changing. We're going to be growing. Every seminar is going to come with a ritual that you need to do. It's going to come with some work that you're going to have to do, some shadow work, okay? We're going to do like a shadow summer where we're going to make sure that we're going to use this summer wisely. By the time fall get here, we're going to definitely be ready. Be ready. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be ready, y'all. So shout out to all of those of you who will be joining us this summer, okay? We're going to be doing some seminars, some weekly seminars, y'all. And y'all either get in and grow because y'all, my clients have changed tremendously. Okay. My clients have changed tremendously. My clients have changed tremendously. The type of clients I get now, I would never have thought. Like I would have thought, but I still can't believe it. Just to hell with it. I can't believe it. Okay. I can't believe it. Like, whoa, I can't believe it. Okay. Like, whoa. All right, so let's go. Let's get on this real. All right, y'all. Let's see what messages we got for finances. And then we'll look quickly and briefly at love. But for a full-on love, okay, message, you guys, go to Patreon. I tell y'all all the time, sign up for Love is Love or Becoming Goddess. Both of them are great. But sign up for Love is Love, honey. Very next level, powerful messages. Okay, in regards to what you need to do. All right, how you fix that love life, how you fix you, how you fix that self. Ooh, next level stuff, honey. All right. All right, here we go. It says aligned with success. I told you, you have to become aligned with it, you guys. A lot of you need to work on your energy. You need to become aligned with success. Reach for the stars, y'all. Aim high. It's not too late. I know they put like an age and be like, oh, if you get this old, no. That's when life starts. Life doesn't start until 50s. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Life in your teens, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, you're literally just like getting your feet wet. By the time you get to your late 40s, early 50s, that's really when you know that's when you're ready for chess. See, all them other years you playing checkers, you're not even playing the game of life just yet. It's once you hit them late 40s, early 50s, that's when you start making power moves. That's when life begins. That's when you're supposed to travel and see and experience the world. That's when you're supposed to learn how to master relationships and things of that nature. Okay. So it's like, when you're younger, you guys 30s, 40s, 20s, you're still learning. You're still learning. right? But this is your time to learn and explore. But you're not going to reach. Okay, you're not going to reach life or start life until you get in your 50s. So you need to align yourself with the success. That's why I say, how does a millionaire act? How does somebody or the person you want to become, what did they do to align themselves with success? Are you doing those things? Are you aligned with success, with the success that you desire? Okay. Look, a check up to 2,500 could be on its way to you, or you can get a check up to 2,500. Now remember, you see that up to. Some of y'all get a check for $12. You better be just as grateful. Okay. But a check up to $2,500, you guys, can be on its way to you if you are in alignment with it. I'm telling you, money comes to you all the time. You're just not available to receive it. Money is always on its way to you. You just have to make sure that you are available to receive it. All right. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. All right. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. That's the thing. Every day when you get up, if you don't want to go to work, get up and go to work, but focus on what you want to do. Think about what it is that you want to do. Take some time out when you first get up to be grateful and hey, you know what? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm headed to where I'm going to be. You know, I'm grateful for that. Right? Learn to really appreciate yourself. Put yourself out there. A lot of you, you know, when you think about what it is that you want to do or what it is that you see for yourself, are you really putting yourself out there? A lot of you need to put yourself out there. This is how you focus on what you want. If you want to be somebody who's very much so well respected and well celebrated, then you're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to put up the best photos of you on IG. When you do put yourself out there, take yourself serious. Put the best version of you out there. Post, okay? And stop posting like a random person on IG. You need to post like a boss, okay? If you have a business, put more of your business up there, okay? Or create a business page, but also promote on your business, right? A lot of y'all getting up there promoting clubs and alcohol and promoting restaurants and all this stuff. Honey, get up there and promote you. You are something worth being praised as well. You are worth being celebrated as well. You are worth being recognized as well. A lot of us, we promote all type of stuff. We'll promote an outfit, whatever it may be. Promote yourself. Put yourself out there, okay? And this is how a lot of you can get this viral platform. A lot of you want a viral platform, or a lot of you are supposed to have a viral platform. But you're not doing it, or you don't have it because, again, you're not aligned with success. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not focusing on what you want. A lot of you are supposed to go viral or are supposed to have something that a lot of people see or recognize, okay? Some of you need to take a money bath. Some of you, if you take a money bath, a check up to $2,500 will be on its way to you. Again, it's about you being in alignment with it. And when you are in alignment with it, that means your frequency is vibrating towards this. So you need to take a money bath. All right. Take a money bath. I know I have probably, well, I ain't going to say probably, I'm going to say I have the most powerful products for prosperity, and my money bath is just fat. Okay. I know that. Okay. But I'm going to release a money bath only during the seminar. So when you guys join the seminars, I'll have it to where you guys can purchase, okay, a money bath during that time. But I'm just not going to release money baths like that because people it becomes more than a need, okay? It becomes a little greedy. All right. So yeah, for those of you who take the seminars, you're going to have access to still purchase products when the shop is down. Okay, when it's closed. And you know, that way that'll be you guys' thing that I'll do. All right. Here we have, it says dream big, new level, new money, new friends, new visions. Okay. Dream big, y'all. Take it to the next level. I think, you know, we get a little tired. We get a little, you know, because we're so busy putting all of our energy into the third dimension, into the more material side of this world or this experience. So when it comes to what we want in our dreams and stuff, we're not putting any energy out there. Okay. Market your product or service. I told you, if it's you, market yourself. If you the product, if you the service, market yourself. Put it out there, y'all. This is a time for a lot of us to get recognized. Put it out there, okay? All right. I ain't even gonna go with that one. Put it out there. So when it comes to, financing, when it comes to money, y'all, look, it could be yours. Don't give up. Don't give in. It can and will be yours. Just align yourself with it. That's really all. Y'all already know, especially those of you who have worked with me. Y'all already know. Okay. Align yourself with it and it too can be yours. I love when we did our vision board classes. Oh my God. Oh Lord, speaking of vision board, let me see. All right, so let's see what's coming up. We got options here. Okay, some of you, opportunities are coming. Okay, they're coming and going whether you realize it. Look how many doors are there. That's how many options you got. That's how many opportunities. But maybe you're too tired to see them. You want to know why? It's because a lot of you are afraid of leadership. A lot of you, I'm sorry, some of y'all want to be worker bees. Y'all don't want to be the boss because it's too much work. A lot of you, are opportunity to become a boss, to become a leader is ready to present itself to you. It's all around you. You just have to walk in the right door. You have to walk in the right door. Some of you, listen, there's a loss. Okay, this is a major phase in your life, okay, which is coming to an end, which means the worker bee era is over. It's now time for boss, okay, and you are the boss. Some of you, there's something that you need to lose, something that you need to let go of. Okay, it could be a bad habit. It could be the way you think. It could be a lot of things, but you will know exactly what it is for you. In order for you to get this gift, I'm telling y'all, it's so much around y'all right now that y'all just can't see because there's a lot of manipulation taking place. There is a lot of manipulation taking place here. And I'm telling y'all that AI, it is what it is. Some of you need to get out there and network. Networking can only help your money grow. That's all. Some of you, maybe you say, I don't have a business, Siren, but guess what? Do you want a better job? Then you can network. Do you want a raise? Do you want a higher position? Get out there and network, okay? It's not about having a business. Sometimes it's just about putting yourself out there to get in a better position. It's going to take that work. You got to do the groundwork. Transporter, okay? This thing here says, this is an excellent time to travel for work or to refresh your mind. Yeah, because some of you, I'm telling you, you're supposed to be a leader. It's time for you to think bigger. It's time for you to think next level. The reason things aren't working is because you're not thinking next level. You're still trying to think on an old level. Okay? And it's just not happening. It's not going to happen either. It's time for you to boss up. It really, truly is. All of the old ones are falling. You guys are seeing what's happening to them. They're falling. Okay. And it's time for you to step up. Okay. So we got designer coming up next to loss. I told you a lot of you have lost your motivation. You have lost your inspiration. A lot of you have lost your creativity. You need to get back in creating something. You need to get back into, creating the life that you want to live. Y'all, I'm going to say you guys need to do a vision board. Okay, that came up. We're going to do a vision board in the seminars this summer. Okay, we're going to do a vision board in the seminars this summer because it's like we have to get back into the energy of creation, the energy of inspiration. Okay, you see, I told you spell work. When it comes to your gifts, there has been spell work that is stopping, blocking, and taking your gifts away from you. Some of you, maybe you have the gift of spell work. Maybe when it comes to spell work, you are very gifted. Perhaps. Okay. But definitely the need to really put yourself back out there, the need to get back in the game. Like, you know, get back in the game, y'all. It's not too late for nobody. It's not too late. Really focus on what it is that you want and do what it is that you have to do to connect to it. Do whatever you can to put yourself in alignment or in the frequency of the success that you seek. Okay? So I really just wanted to come on here and give you guys this little, you know, message, give y'all a little uplifting, a little inspiration. Again, shout out to those of you who have been getting your consultations, understanding what it is that you need to do to get yourself back out there, get back in the game. If you guys haven't, you can message me, okay? I may or may not turn the site back on. I'm not really sure, but like I said, we will be in a seminar this Sunday, okay? So y'all look out for that Zoom link that I'm going to be sending to y'all who have purchased access to the seminar. We're going to be going over the blood types, what you need to do as far as eating for your blood type, working out, okay, for your blood type, the type of careers for your blood type, like all of this stuff that we can know that can help us to get in alignment with what it is that we seek, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.